Hello lovely people and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to make a short video about the reading challenges I'm doing this year. First of all, on Goodreads I set my goal on 25 again. I'm doing the Pop Sugar one again this year, so 2017. I also got persuaded into doing the ABC reading bingo.
Met Hand en Hart from Hannah Green. September by Rosamunde Pilcher. Barry Neil Kaufman, Verloren Stilte. The 10th Kingdom by Kathryn Wesley.
It's a Marc Levy book and it's called Nerts A, Kruimeltje. Frankenstein, Follett. This is Eye of the Needle. It's a book by Pahlen, which is a pseudonym for Gonzalez. It's called Rivalen in Nerts. It's a Maeve Binchy, Firefly Summer.
De verloren dagboeken van Jane Austen by Shelley James.
I started reading the Hunger Games trilogy. I was planning on only reading the first book, but then I was like, well, I've seen all the movies and even though I didn't like it, I think I should read the books. So I read them all. So after the Hunger Games I started 1984. This horrible thing. But because it took me so extremely long, I started reading this one in between, The Velveteen Rabbit and Other Animal Adventures. George Orwell's 1984.
Norse Mythology by Neil Kaufman.
Herman Koch's Makkelijk Leven. After that I picked up a Gonzalez book again. Well, the cover is sliding off. It's called Een bitterzoet geheim. St. Patrick's Day was coming up and I thought, why not stick to the theme and read some Irish fairy tales.
Ben Okri's Mental Fight.
It's A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. It's called De Jeugd vliegt erin, so the youth is flying in, by Jan de Vries. It's a book by Gonzalez, Waar de palmen ruisen.
Robin Hobb's Assassin's Apprentice.
Joey Corseva's Children of Eden. Jonas Jonason's book called Hitman Anders and the Meaning of It All. Maeve Binchy's Evening Class. As number 29 I read this book by Johnny Gruelle and it's called The Adventures of Raggedy Ann and Andy. Number 30 was Ken Follett's Jackdaws. Maeve Binchy's Silver Wedding. Joanne Harris's Gentlemen and Players.
The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Today I'm Alice by Alice Jamieson. De wonderlijke kerst van Papa Panov by Lev Tolstoy. Ken Follett's World Without End.
So if you kept score, you'd know I read 35 books this year. So I just made my Goodreads challenge. It was a struggle though, because I was at 32 throughout November and almost throughout December as well. So I had to cram in a few books because I just couldn't finish this one. But I made it to 35 and yeah, I'm quite proud of myself. No, not really, but I made it. Mostly in the last 2 weeks of December. As for the other reading challenges, the Pop Sugar one. I got 29 prompts out of the 52 that there were, because I couldn't match every book to a prompt, so that's why a few are open. And yeah, for the ABC reading bingo, this thing, I got 12 out of 25. But I'm not gonna go into that too much, because I'm gonna make a completely separate video on the bingo. Because I didn't pay any attention to it yet in my reading challenges videos. Oops. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you liked this overview of all the books I read in 2017 and on to 2018 now for more books. Okay. Yeah. So, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment if you want to. And then I'll see you in the next video. Bye!